fighting out of Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Petros Ananyan. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando the undefeated and invicto Subriel, Browny, Matias.
Subriel Matias entered the bout as a haunting force in the super lightweight division, a knockout artist whose pressure and power had broken every opponent who dared stand in front of him.
Speed, which is really extraordinary. There it is, and he... down goes Chukabaya!
With an undefeated record and a perfect 100% KO rate, he stepped into Las Vegas carrying the aura of a man who didn't just win fights, he ended them.
Matias is here battling not only on even terms, maybe doing a little better. Matias has Ponce staggered! Ponce goes down for the second time in his career!
5, 6, 7, 8. Come here. For the surging contender, this fight wasn't about scorecards or strategy. It was about destruction, domination, and proving that the road to 140-pound glory would run straight through him.
Sustained punishment throughout the fight. He was almost too tough for his own good. There was tragedy that followed. Some inside work that time by Ananian.
It's like I told you, Lennox. Matias,
and he's a worker. He seems like he wants to work.
And Ananian had a good amateur background. Solid fighter. Allow you to sit back and fight at your own pace. He's going to press the issue, just like we see him doing right now.
5'10", Puerto Rican junior welterweight from Fajardo. He's had some adversity to overcome in life. That jab again.
No, imagine what
Ananian just touching, and then he picks up the pace with a right hand. On the belt line, of course, there was the low blow earlier. Now look at Matias pick up the pace.
And, in this kind of situation, you can't be worried about the ref. Sometimes the ref ain't your
veteran referee will have the task of being in between Wilder and Fury for the heavyweight championship of the world. There's a three-punch combination. Prospect here. He's 15-0 with 15 knockouts. Just recently signed a promotional contract with the PBC. He's got a very promising future. They could be impactful.
Right, but he's a thudding puncher, and we saw that in DC.
Coming over the top, overhand right hand that time by Ananian.
So you're the glove punches. He needs to really set and look where he's punching and set and punch there.
But I like this fight.
Petros Ananyan. Matias with 15 knockouts in 15 fights. Round 4.
Ananian has a cut in his scalp, Joe, and I didn't see his corner.
Talking about, Dre, you were talking about, he's looking for the low blow so much that there was a break in the action that Matias could have filled with a punch.
Now that one straight up in low. Had two hands, do something about it. Make him stop hitting you.
Can take advantage of you.
Well, it also lets him know that you're complaining and you're looking kind of for a way out, or you're looking for some help.
I remember doing that in the Holyfield fight. He headbutted when I was...
At the blood on Ananian's action here in round 4. Another digging body shot comes in from Matias, and in a combination, his best work of the night.
He's hurt.
Gotta give me more than that.
Clean sweep so far on Larry Hazard Sr.'s scorecard. 4 rounds. See if he can take advantage, come up with something special here against the unbeaten prospect. Has had some flashes, but outclassed for the most part from Matias. You see his work right here with another good-looking combination. He's had success with the left hand. He's opened up a cut on the top of the head since 2 rounds ago. The TV portion of the heavyweight championship of the world night here in Vegas. Stay with us.
Matias started out with a good jab. Good shot right there.
Left hook that
good jab, and he's kind of abandoned it, and he's kind of doing what I call lazy fighting.
Well, he's getting through with that left hand. I mean, after the combination, he's ending it off with a left hook, which is the right thing to do.
Chance to check in with Bernardo. What do you got, Bernie?
David, all of a sudden you say, okay, I understand what type of power he has, and then he surprises you with the big shot. Very, very dangerous to deal with like that.
Third fight on the U.S. mainland.
From Ananian. Elbow from Matias right there.
a shoving elbow. So it wasn't like he was trying to hit him with it. He was trying to shove him away with it.
Both men willing to trade on the inside. Good combination. Absolutely, he does.
Ananian is right there, Joe. He's just a gear or two behind Matias.
Every so often, he'll land that left hook, try to come with an uppercut, but he has been absorbing a lot of punishment as well. Subriel, Matias.
Talking about the heavy hands of Matias, he just throws. And when you're a solid puncher and you got thudding power, you don't have to look for a specific target. You up for another shot. He missed that one, but he landed that one. He's getting hit in the process. If you're in the Lion's Den, to get offense off.
Yeah.
Exchange right there. He got hit, but he finished it. So he won that exchange, and it's been like that all night where
And, you know, Matías is very accurate right now. Volume puncher right now.
Heavyweight championship fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the first champions. In front of us right now is round 0 with 15 knockouts. Tonight, he's in against Petros, including a very good-looking combination at the end of the 4th round. Where does hope lie here?
This is in a situation where he doesn't mind taking a punch, because what he does is setting himself up for another punch so he can get through with 2 Matías.
Punches tonight. The body work early on for Matías was very effective. It also straight low at one Ananian. That is often the case when you look at the opponents of Matías. He is a rugged guy.
With his punches.
Wide sweeping right hand.
Yeah.
And another one from Ananian. And now a clubbing shot against the undefeated Matías. He's got him in trouble. Look at this. That is being ruled a knockdown, saying that the ropes held him up. Can you believe this?
I told you he was getting ready for that
Dramatic turn of events.
Because what he did, he gave his opponent a chance to that overhand right that he was looking for. He got some glory. It was very, and again.
landed it 4 times in a row.
4 times in a row, and he did pretty much allowed him to get back his composure. He just didn't take him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you again. That's why he had the success at the end of the round.
Let's see if this is the start of what could be an outlandish night here in Vegas. And he comes right out flying.
With the same punch, Joe.
Matias is one of the fine-looking prospects in the sport. 15-0 with 15 knockouts, and he was just Ananian. The Brooklyn-based Armenian native, 31 years old, about fighting on a night like this, on a card like this, in a ring like this.
Has a target. His hands is up, his head is forward, but he's got to move off those ropes.
Lennox, I think Matias
used up a lot of energy in that past round, and it's affecting him in this round.
Now listen, Martinez asked his trainer, David Martinez, is he all right?
And Ananian is doing the right thing. Put Matías against the ropes, and then
punishment in this fight, but this is a testament of his will and his desire. And Matías still doesn't look like himself.
Trying to create some space. Comes in with a left hook that time. Right uppercut. Closing moments here of round number. It exists here. He delivered the lone knockdown of this fight. Tyson Fury. If it's anything like what we've seen in this now, very intriguing closing rounds here of this 10-round.
For these last couple rounds, he wants to win this fight.
I told you earlier, the average fight distance for Matías has been 3.5 rounds.
He doesn't. He looks a bit wary about his power in these last couple rounds.
Trying to get around that guard with the right hand, overhand right hands, and repeated them. That scored the knockdown from the hairline of Ananian. Both punches in round number 6. He landed 45. Then all of a sudden, only lands 19 punches in the 8th round. And here in the closing moments of the 9th round, it is talked about. He dreams of a knockdown against the unbeaten Matías.
Look for an opening, you know, so I can catch that big shot. And he's close to him. Make sure he's on balance so he can get that power shot in there. And he's looking for that left hook as well.
Petros says, you've got to gut it out. This is the last round. Give me your all. Move. Stay off the ropes.
In the fight. And he may not have got knocked down a bunch of times, but it was thudding shots to the head and to the body.
It's out there because you never know how it affects somebody, and you can imagine how greatly it can. But passed away following the fight against Matías last July.
Sad, very sad.
And you never know.
Yeah, it can affect you mentally. You know what I mean? You're going in and you're doing the same thing again, and you're concerned about your opponent.
Sometimes when you're in an uncomfortable spot, those fractures appear. Round number 7, he just has it all of the first 6 rounds on Larry Hazard's senior scorecard, then has come on strong since the knockout in round number 7.
Let me tell you, Ananian did hurt Matias a couple times and then held him up.
Charging right into the pocket, there's another right hand. Good surge to finish things off for Petros Ananyan. Biggest moment of the fight came in round number 7,
This
Greg.
is when all the trouble started for Matias, when he's on the ropes like he's not making the adjustments. He starts to stumble back, and in that moment, big left hook right there. He never recovered from that shot.
All for your winner by unanimous decision, Petros